Let's see. Okay, cool. Oh, I forgot to change my Fugi. This is what I get for being in a rush. Go grab my Fugi. Gotta change my Fugi. Da 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 dum bum ba dum bum 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 ba da 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 dum bum ba da ba dum. Eh? Fugi, why are you being like this? Hello, Celestial Crystal. Give me one quick moment. I apparently rushed myself into this. Flip horizontal. There we go. I am ready to start. Almost. I need to grab the link and post it everywhere. And make a community post. There's a lot of things I gotta do for this. Grab this, go over here. Channel. How are you doing today, by the by? Grab the link. Image for the thumbnail is not open. Why do I not have that open? I'm glad you're doing good. I hope you enjoyed today's game because I personally enjoy it quite a lot. Where are my thumbnails? Should be here. Nope, that's a different game. There we go. The thumbnail is ready. Everything should be good. Now, I just post the link to advertising myself in other discords. And I am prepared to begin. Hello, chat. Welcome everyone and all to Pseudoregalia. I enjoy this game. I hope you will enjoy yourselves along with me. And I don't really know what to say. It gives me the nostalgia. It's very fun. It's a platformer. It has a big map. Very enjoyable. It's also like one of those games that kind of encourages speedrunning, but I'm not really good at it. I can try. That won't mean I'm good. I am indeed a goober. Now, I'll see where I can save on keys. Ah, there's the... I am... That barely worked. I hope I'm not too late. I can't say I'm good at speedrunning games as a general statement. So I generally don't try because I like taking in the scenery. So me plus speedrunning doesn't usually go well. Eh? I thought I saw an interact button. So, let's start by getting our weapon. I will mention where speedrunning tactics can be used. But, whether I'll actually do them or not is a completely different story. But I will mention where fun tech exists. Oh, where's one of them? Yeah, that counts as fun tech. Being able to throw your weapon, that counts as fun tech. I'll show why later, but right now it's just a thing I can do. So that one's actually speedrunning tech that I just did there. I wasn't fast about it, but that one counts as speedrunning tech. Ow. Thank you. So the game intends us to go up, around, and all that, but you can just jump onto this cage. How old is this game? Very recent, actually. Hang on, let me check the Steam store page, because it is extremely recent. It's an indie baby. It was released... Steam, where's the release date? Last year on July the 28th. Oh god, I should have played it. Oh no, wait, yesterday was Family Day. So I am actually playing it basically on its anniversary. Yeah, designed to look like an old PS2 era. No, actually PS1 era game, actually. I didn't even realize I was playing it on, you know, its anniversary. That's crazy. And here we find the majority of our movement. This is no joke. It's no joke. The majority of our movement comes from here. There is speedrunning tech with it, like, instantly. Speedrunners will... I can try. I've done it once. This game has a thing where they're calling it, like, That was it. And you'll use that to jump up there. I'm not consistent with it. At all. So we're gonna take the normal path, which is over here. Now the fun thing about the slide is, as it says in the name, you can get under things. So there's a bunch of fun things. Like there's things I can't do right now. I can't get up there, for example. I can also get up there, just not right now. Also, I was checking in on the game, you know, before I started. They are currently selling a plushie of these little butler guys. It's great. How dare they? So, what I was trying to do there is also speedrunning tech, but I am not consistent enough. There is one that I do want to show off, so I'll waste a lot of time trying to pull it off. Because, it's really funny to me. Also, it saves me a key. Oh, you... Ow. That looks very bad for me. I'm gonna just take my time to heal. Can you stop being a jerk? Ow. Can you stop being a jerk? Oh, he is puppy guarding my weapon. Can you stop howling at my weapon? It's so rude of you. This way, you jerk. Oh, good, I win. He was being a butt. I was being a very big butt. Alright, so I actually want to save that key, so I'm gonna try some speedrunning tech that's really hard, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, to be fair, maybe it's just hard because I'm not really a speedrunner. Come on, let me in! Let me up! So, for clarification, I am searching for the super jump like that. Oh, that one felt like it. That has the audio cue. What? Yeah, that one. They call it a duper. Or a super. I don't remember which one it was. For all I know, they call it the super duper. Oh, I crashed into a ceiling. Let me in! Let me in! Yes! Ah! No, you jerk! I finally had it. And then I didn't. Hey! I find this one funny. You can actually just fall off the world right here. Gonna go grab most of my upgrades right now. And then the real game can begin. So first, we're gonna go over here to grab our map. I have to say, right? I really love indie games. I love seeing people put, like, their brainchild out into the open. Also, I love the amounts of personality that they put into things that just do not happen in AAAs anymore. Like, imagine having your overworld map be like this. That just doesn't happen anymore. They just pause the game, open a map screen, and everything stops. Not here. Destroy the eggy boy. Destroy the other egg boy. Higher power gives you increased combat capabilities. Thank you. Not gonna lie, the first time I played this game, I didn't realize focus could be used to heal. Which is really funny when you realize its focus's only purpose. Technically. I say technically because the other reason you can use focus feels really dumb and inconsequential to, you know, the use of focus. But we'll get to that when we get to that. But I will definitely point it out because it irks me to no end. Wait, no, not this way. This way. So the game has actually more of a focus on the platforming than it does on the combat. So the combat's kind of a little... I want to say wonky, but that doesn't feel like the right word if you ask me. It sort of feels like an afterthought, but to be fair, it kind of is an afterthought. Oh yeah, I just got the sun greens. I can now walk it. Little bit of extra movement and a little bit of fun. No! There we go. Don't worry, the quote-unquote speed tech will begin shortly. Because right now, this is still the slow part of the game, and quite frankly, it stops pretty early on, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no. I still like to take my time with it, though. It's a very soothing game, I'm not gonna lie. Man, that's the right place. I'm over here like, is my mental map being screwy? Nah, it's working exactly as intended. Oh! Except for that time. The mental map decided to betray me. Uh-oh. We did it! We saved it! We did it, Patrick! We saved it! Now, I believe I am looking at this door. Thank you. Cut that rope. Don't fall into the toxic sludge. Alright, the game's about to really begin. We're gonna get some of the craziest stuff now. Oh, I forgot that it does that glitch. Hey! Hey! Oh no, one of them's alive. Run! Alright, so there is one more thing I want to grab from here. It's a key. I believe for it No wait, there are two things I want to grab from here, not just the key. So first we're gonna go grab the key. This is not where the key is. And that is not what I meant to do. However, I did actually want to be here. Is what I would say, but I don't think I can reach that right now. Uh-oh. I think I can reach that. No! I genuinely believe I can reach that. Yes! Bad mate. Ow. See? I gotta stop turning the camera when collecting things. It does this. It does this. Alright, we're almost there. Promise. Alright, it was here. I'm a little special. One. God, it feels so slow without getting the one key upgrade. Because I am used to grabbing the key upgrade first and not, you know, getting it last. But I think for the sake of doing things quickly, I'm trying a new... Nah, saying I'm doing it for quickness' sake is just incorrect, honestly, because this feels distinctly much slower. But now that I got all the key elements that I needed, well, that's... I'm not very good with my words right now, but now that I got, like, 2 of the 3 big things, I need 1 more big thing, and then the entire thing unravels. It's great. Also, you'll see that there are, like, many things that are just way out of my reach. Don't worry, we'll get to them. Alright, the world's our oyster. The world is our oyster. One, two, three. like, under normal circumstances, I'm kind of iffy on the speedrunners because I do like enjoying stories. But this game has very little story that can be really gleaned just from playing it alone. You kind of gotta go out of your way to talk to NPCs and all that. So you could be summarily completely excused if you thought it had no story. Right? This is one of those games where it's just the developer wanted speedrunners. Now let's see, I'm missing something. Because that gate down there can be opened. I just can't remember how right now. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I like collecting those things anyway. Bunny hop, bunny hop, bunny hop, bunny hop, bunny hop, bunny hop. Aw. I'm a goat! I am a goat! Oh no. I messed it up. Oh. Wrong set of pillars! Fun fact about goats. Did you know that goats, for some ungodly reason, can climb a wall that isn't perfectly 90 degrees? Cause, yeah, they can do that. And will never not be freaky. Not there, that's for sure. Actually, goats are just weird in general. Hey! One, two, three, Skipping an entire section right there. Oh no. One, two. No! I messed up. I messed up by quite a lot, Jesus. I messed up that section so many times that I even messed up the part that I hadn't mastered. Oh no! What have I done to myself? Grab this. And we are actually not done here. Going down, going this way. Time trials! Oh no. I don't think that's salvageable. Not that early on. Like later in, absolutely. Right now, that's just actually failure. Hey! Go down here. I think that's actually my best time. Got a new outfit. Can be found right over here. Sungreaves, Clean Sleeve, Bleeding Heart. Clean Sleeve. Because it shows off all my current upgrades. Off we go! Like, I'll be honest, I am impressed by speedrunners' ability to break games. And some part of me that says I don't like speedrunners probably is some jealousy, which is like, yeah, I wish I could be that good. But then the other parts of me are the ones that just actually enjoy the game. And seeing 99% of a game skipped kind of just irks me. I'm mostly mentioning it during this game because this game is really speedrunner friendly. Which is like one of the reasons why I have actively looked up speedruns of this game. Like the only times I actually care about like seeing speedruns of a game is if I myself have played it enough to the point where I just like know the story enough. Hello. Alright, no he isn't. That's nothing. I didn't say hello to anything. None of you saw that. He isn't there. How did I open that? I don't think it was in here. Oh. I'll walk away from that. Pretend I didn't see it. So they're not gonna come and bite me in the ass later. There is a switch somewhere. That's the best way I can say it. There's just a switch somewhere that'll let me open that. Maybe above? I don't remember, guys. Sometimes the switches are like super obvious, and other times I am blindly searching. This is a blindly searching. I found it! I just came here for that. I came here for that one. I showed up for the power up, and I got something else entirely. No! I don't think I'm salvaging that one anymore. Scheiße. There. Moving over. Grab it there. If I remember well, there's one above me. Grab it here. Upsy daisy. I already failed. No! Oh, I failed by a lot. Like, a lot. Up. Up. I missed! Ah, I'm getting eaten by a mosquito. Stop! I think that one disqualifies me from the run. Ow. Bloody mosquitoes, man. One of them got into the house and it's just impossible to get rid of. Ow. I wonder if I have any mosquito repellents. For clarification, I am not blaming the mosquito. What? Huh? Did the enemy turn off the thing? Is that allowed? Like, I'm sure that there's definitely a faster route than the one that I'm taking. But, it's the route I know. Stop doing that. I missed. I think I might barely make this if I, you know, clutch. Clutch it! Yes! Oh. Oh, fuck.
It stings.
Yeah, my entire arms are getting eaten.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mosquito repellent smells awful. It's the price you have to pay for not getting eaten by mosquitoes. The what? Okay. My wife will join us in a moment. I do find it funny that I started getting attacked in the section with the outdoor mosquitoes. Sorry, not with the. There. I don't know how to words. Don't make fun of me. I'll cry. Oh shit! Oh no, I'm not ready. This way. If I remember my shortcuts well, which I don't. I think... Yeah, this is the right path, but I'm gonna be very blind. Interesting. I didn't know about that. Oh, actually, I told you guys that there's a fun little thing that you can do with the whole throwing the weapon thing. Give me a moment. I'm gonna do a quick little... Never mind, I ain't gonna do shit. You can kick it! So that's it, I didn't know it acted like a flashlight when thrown. That's news to me. Very welcome news. That means I won't be traveling completely blind. Because usually I am. Where am I? Don't worry, we're going to go collect the thing that makes us no longer blind. That's what this pilgrimage I am currently doing is for. I promise vision. I'm just also being a cheeky little shit. Okay, so if I remember well, it's right here. I just have to watch my step. Up we go. Oh no, thank you. And if I turn, there it is. So that's most of the main upgrades, not gonna lie. Now, I will deal with this place last, because, yeah, it's kind of annoying. But as you can see, I'm not blind anymore! Huzzah! We did it, fam. We did it, chat. We did it. And now that we have Ascendant Light, we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yoink this. But wait, we're not done. If you recognize the song, this is where we first started. Shotomate. And there are quite a few things here that can be collected. I just feel like I am Nope. I guess I'm not forgetting something. It feels like it, though. Huh. I usually break this the first time around, but I didn't. Oh, let's backtrack a little. By a little, I mean a lot. We're going all the way to the beginning. Because, as you have been seeing, I have been smacking some red crystals. There's one right here. Scheiße. Grab here, smash that. Huh! No! I'm not gonna lie, usually they just montage music over this like some initial D, because this is by far the one that gives me the hardest time. Ah! Ah! Let's see if I can remember how I used to do this. No! Hey! Now let's go get my new outfit. Oh yeah. I just realized that I forgot to show off the one that I grabbed from the outdoors place. So, Bleeding Heart. This is the one that I just got. Oh. No one saw that. I'm stupid. So this is actually my favorite outfit, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot to collect my prize from outdoors. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. And by I'll figure it out, I mean it's eventually in the way. And a 1. Up, up, up. Just collecting a few extra things around here. No! No! How could this happen to me? Grab a key. Like, I am going to take a pathway later on that is, definitely not the fastest route. Again, I'm not a speedrunner. And the reason I do it is because it really shows off just how unfathomably cool some of the tech in this game really is. Hey! Scheiße! Yeah, it's not gonna work. Don't worry, I know how to get back up there. It should be easier too. Awfully rude. Yeah, I know where these things are. Fun fact, there's one too many of those. There's a max amount of health you're allowed to have, and then there's just like an extra one of those that give you extra health. And by that I don't mean like there's a whole ass set that gives you an extra one. No, it's just there's one of them above the number that, you know, there's just one. One moment. Switching over so that I can have my wife join me.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Say hello to chat. I will change your Fugi now.
Okay. Hello, chat.
Because you are still on your... You're still using your
Cult of the Lamb?
Pathfinder.
Oh, Pathfinder?
You would have Cult of the Lamb, but...
Right. I wasn't awake for the...
For the finale occult.
Yep. I see the fucking mosquito and I'm gonna see if I can kill it.
Ooh, yes, please. Because despite the fact that, you know, it's no longer biting me, because...
Fuck it! It moved!
Damn it!
Son of a bitch!
Uh-oh.
I think it just bit my foot.
Oh no, it's been doing that to me at night. I'm getting eaten alive. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's... I'm angry.
Mm. Ugh.
Don't worry about that, chat. We won't ever have to visit that place again. Smack that. Go this way. We're back!
I should probably mute the YouTube video.
Oh, you're hearing double.
Yeah.
Not great.
I was just trying to keep an eye out for the mesquite, but I'm not seeing it. Hello, Beanman.
Welcome, Bean Man. YouTube decided to be lazy because chat wasn't being active and therefore didn't update me that Bean Man was here.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he just... Oh. Okay, I understand what you mean. I was like, he just finished joining, but...
It didn't say that I had a comment on my side from... It didn't show me the hello from Bean Man.
Fair enough.
Upsy daisy. Oh, scheiße. Yeah, that didn't end well. As soon as it happened, I knew.
Fair.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Mexico. Mine. Yeah, that's not happening. I have skills not good enough to get me up there that way. Oh wait.
It just hit me, so I went to compare it. This soundtrack is very similar to a lot of Dark Cloud music.
I know! Hi, Butler. Thought I'd have to jump into the haze. Please do not. I tried to see if there's anything down there. To the best of my knowledge, it's just death. Ah! I failed. 1, 2, 3. Ah.
I feel like Dark Cloud is another game we should replay.
I absolutely want to. Dark Cloud's such a good game.
Like, I know we had both 1 and 2 on,
PSN.
yeah. So, maybe you can play it like that.
Yeah, but there's one issue.
I was saying that in a certain way, sir.
Ah. Hi.
Use a rainbow stone to see if you'll survive the fall.
I know I won't survive that fall. Scheiße.
Shiny rock.
I'm screwed. Okay, so if I remember well, it's jump here, jump there, jump here, kick here. Nope. I ran out of wall. And that's death. This continues to be one of the hardest things for me.
Yeah, your Dark Cloud streams were fun back in the day. Wouldn't mind seeing, like, seeing it again.
Fair
You're bad
enough.
at this game!
Potentially, yes, absolutely. I should probably go, like... I should go heal.
I like how Blue's
this
just
pole
teasing
didn't used
you.
to be here before.
Oh.
That pole didn't used to be there before.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, no. No, absolutely not. I'm gonna have to make the climb again. Fine. I'll make the climb again. Because it's fast. It would have done the same thing, honestly. Let's be honest. Let's see. I don't think I have the skill for it. But I can sure as heck try. Oh no. Oh no! Hang on. I need a lot of height to do that. Yeah, that wasn't happening. Oh, wait, hang on. That might work. Nope! Nope! That has potential to it. And I squandered it. I'm gonna go what I call the normal path. I've done it before, but I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't call it anything more than a fluke.
Fair enough.
This functions. Whee! Cut that. That's already over. No, 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 where are you going? So if I go here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That would have been 5. That's bad.
Wait, Steam is being sued again? Why?
Steam gets sued regularly because Steam is considered a monopoly because Steam genuinely provides a very good service for its consumers, and therefore most companies can't compete. I wish that was a joke.
Is that what's happening? Okay, fair enough. That's what the fuck.
Like, I genuinely wish when I said Steam gets sued for being good company, I every time it comes up, it's really dumb.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's actively faster. Wait, did I save after I... Oh wait, no, yeah, I did. But you know, it's kind of harder to start suing Steam nowadays when, you know, Epic Games was like, haha, look, we have our own launcher. Because, let's be honest, suing Steam is very hard, not because they're a good company, but because they are literally just a store.
Other companies can't compete with Steam, so they're being sued for it. That's...
Stupid.
It is stupid. I mean... Who's doing the suing? Because, like, if it's itch.io, I'm like... I'm gonna find that strange. Because I feel like they're doing decently well.
Hey!
Nice.
All it took was a little extra jank on my behalf. Eh.
If.
Oh no. Oh yes. I'll take that. So, this is a completely other stage. I really like that stage, but I'm gonna take a different entrance for the sake of showing off the game more.
Fair enough.
Because the other entrance is amazing. Oops. We did it. Um. I would also like to point out that it's very funny that they try to sue Steam for quote-unquote monopoly reasons. Because Steam hasn't updated how they do things for quite a while. Literally just be a better... It shouldn't take that much to be like, okay, how did Steam do it and how can we do it better? As for me hearing about, you know, Steam getting sued, yeah, I did hear. You wanna know how I heard? I keep getting ads on my YouTube being like, did you know that Steam could owe you money? And I'm like, oh yeah, fucking what else am I gonna do? Spend it more on Steam? Actually, not this one, I would spend it on bills.
If it gave us back money, but
Right.
also...
But also, I don't want to sue Steam.
Yeah.
Grab. Ta-da! Now, let's see. Alright, I should get the outfit for this area, and I should also get the outfit for the other area. Grab a key.
Oh, apparently, wait, wonder if there's a game about... Wonder if there's a game about the Lego Wars we had as kids.
Lamau. That would be fun, wouldn't it?
I'm trying to think if I ever had Lego Wars. I can't remember.
A game about Lego Wars would be called Chess.
Ha!
I'm not gonna lie, the Lego Chess was really fun.
Fair enough.
And they had the little animated cutscenes when you know, ate a piece.
Fair enough. Well, what I was gonna say. Oh, apparently the latest Mortal Kombat is getting DLC. They're adding Ghostface, Noob, Cyrex,
Ghostface.
yeah,
The
Ghostface.
human.
Yes. Hold on. There was someone else, and then there's Conan and the T1000 or T100. Sorry.
I feel like the only one that I don't agree with is Ghostface in that. Also, which Ghostface?
I don't know. It just said Ghostface. It's... I feel like it's sad that characters like Noob Saibot and Cyrax. There were some other ones. Like, I feel like I'm missing one because I think there's like three of their own characters. So it's Noob Saibot, Sector, and Cyrax. Which actually I don't remember who Sector is. I know Cyrax because I think. Wait, hold on. I feel like Cyrax is a familiar name.
So, like, my brain claims I remember them, but at the same time, for some reason, my brain is also telling me that Sector and Noob Saibot are the same person. Which tells me that they were that they were just palette swap, you know, robot ninjas.
Right, okay, so one's the red and the one's yellow. Okay, Cyrax is the yellow one, if I'm remembering correctly, and Sector is the red one.
Great.
I'm still sad that it's only like 3 of their own characters and then the other ones are like
guest stars.
Yeah.
New outfit.
Are they trying to be the Fortnite of fighting games?
So here's the other outfit I like.
Oh.
I like the Soul Sister, the Professional. Sleepy Time is adorable.
Yee.
But Soul Sister, please.
Conan the Barbarian. I feel like Conan the Barbarian is also weird.
See, he's less weird. Okay, here's the thing. I feel like he's less weird than Ghostface. Because, you know, Ghostface is just a dude who was, you know, terrorizing... Well, not even just a dude. It's a random teenager who was killing off fellow students. Right? But, like, Conan the Barbarian is at least, like, an actual warrior.
Fair enough. To be fair, at this point, the Terminator has been in more MK games than his own property.
yeah, no, true and real.
I feel like it's the M100, which he looks like a milkman.
Yeah, he's supposed to. The T100 is the liquid goopy one.
Yeah, okay, I see which one it is. Yeah, alright. My mistake, it was the T1000 actually. I only saw 100. I was missing a 0. Oops. The T100 is Arnold. Ah! Okay.
And Arnold's already in the game.
Fair enough. Is he in the newest one?
Yes.
Ah.
He has basically become a staple of the game now.
Only drink healthy goop. Or not healthy goop. Drinkable goop. Wait, no. That doesn't make... Ah!
I think we should maintain it at healthy goop.
Okay, healthy goop.
Because healthy goop is healthy.
Fair enough.
You know what my favorite goop to drink is? Powerade.
What?
Not sponsored, by the way. I just like it. Though, to be fair, I've been told that gamer subs is like tasty goop. Just ignore him. He can't. What's he gonna do? Follow me? Oh shit. Ah!
Speak words. Eat shit.
Talk sheep, get hit.
Yep.
What's he gonna do? Follow me? Hang on. I'm gonna sit. Yes. Health. Yeah, certain sits. And I don't know why it's certain ones heal you.
Huh. I don't... Wouldn't most Star Wars figurines technically have names?
To the best of my knowledge, yeah.
Is Conan a DC?
Yeah.
A Rodin clone trooper? Random. Ah.
He's a faceless rando, okay. I see. Ericus. John Star Wars.
I didn't know Conan was DC.
Yeah. Most of the guest characters aren't exactly guests.
Yeah, now that I'm seeing that.
Hi.
When do you think Disney will get lazy and call one of their villains just Star Wars? Huh. You know what,
It's a fair question to ask, honestly.
when they hire someone who hates Star Wars enough and is super lazy enough to just be like, the villain is Star Wars. The new Sith Lord, Star Wars. I mean, God, I hate how that sounds like it's...
Legit. Look, honestly, I'm just surprised that they haven't done the whole... It's actually the Jedi who are evil.
I mean... Have they not done that yet?
Not to
They
the
did
best of
that
my knowledge.
They did that already? Okay, yeah, I figured they have. When did they do that, Blue? Because honestly,
I didn't know.
I haven't watched all the movies and I
One,
don't
two,
remember them.
three. Shotomate. 1, 2, 3. Have 3 keys. Pretty sure I need 5 keys. Oh, right! I remember where the last key is. I'm like, I've gotten all the keys. No, you haven't. New outfit, Chivalry. We got this one from inside just now in the throne room. And it's basically the big build-up for most of the new stuff. So I actually do like this outfit. And then there's Chivalry, which is the one that I just grabbed right now, not a fan.
Fair. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully it was a small piece of wood. So,
You
being
really should stop putting things in your mouth that don't belong in your mouth.
I mean, wood's just fiber. Right?
I'm not so sure about that.
I mean, I once ate a toothpick.
I am surrounded by children.
By complete accident. And I will tell you, I was an adult for this.
I am surrounded by children.
The Jedi are evil. They kidnap and brainwash children into becoming the next generation of Jedi and cut themselves off from all emotion. Oh, you know what? Okay, I think I do remember hearing that.
To be fair, I don't know about the kidnapping half of it. I think they just take a bunch of orphans. But when you narrow it down to the whole they cut themselves off from all emotions, it really do sound like a cult, don't it?
I'm gonna say, I don't think that it's just orphans, but in a way it's like they are either coerced. First they're like asked, and then they are coerced into basically giving up the child.
Oh no.
Like, I'm pretty sure Anakin, they asked for Anakin. Guy said no. Then they made a bet. And that is how they got Anakin.
I thought Anakin, like, they asked for Anakin, they said no, and then Anakin was doing I don't know what fucking chore, and then when he came back, his whole family was dead.
No, what? No, I don't think his family died that quickly.
Oh no, wait, shit, Anakin, sorry, I was thinking Luke.
Also, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not sure if Anakin had family at that point. But... it's...
So this is actually one of my favorite stages. Not gonna lie.
Ah, fair enough.
To be fair, Anakin was a slave, so when they said no, it was because they were trying to take a slave without paying for it. Fair!
Look, I only have Anakin as a point of reference, and I have like very shoddy memory, so I didn't remember that much. Like, I knew he was a slave. I just wasn't sure, like... Yes, Anakin, the killer of children, Vader. Luke said no because he had to look after his family, but when he got home, he found out they were dead, so he went on his hero journey. Wait! Where did he go? that when he came back, they were dead.
I don't remember. I just remember he left, and when he came back, everyone was already dead.
Like, holy shit. That felt like some escalation if it was like a matter of just a talk. Like, my brain was saying, I don't know, R2 ran away, so he went to find him, and that is when they met Ben. They made him figure Luke's uncle and what? Oh, that's rude.
They made a figure of Luke's first dead uncle.
It's so rude.
That's so fun! That is genuinely messed up. What the heck?
It is.
Couldn't you just, like, I don't know, if you really want to, like, fully recreate the Star Wars series on Lego by yourself, couldn't you just use a random skeleton Lego?
I know.
Oh shit.
Even still, that's still rude.
That was the original Star Wars figure series. Oh my god, that makes it funnier. Like, to be fair, that's not me shitting on Disney. That's me shitting on, like, Lego. Which, like, I'm very used to shitting on Disney. I'm always talking smack about Disney.
Do join and derail the stream. Talk about Star Wars.
Yeah, talk
it's
about
funny.
whatever you want. Like, if you look at the top of my description, it will say, any and all comments welcome. That's an accurate statement. Talk about what you want. We'll try to add to the conversation if we can.
Yeah. I will be the semi-knowledgeable plebeian. Semi. Hello, Blue.
Hello.
Stream.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna ruin the stream.
Yeah, okay, come and ruin the stream.
Alright, so what did you want to know?
What was the... Like, how quickly did Luke's parents die? Like, or family? Like, did he, like,
Pretty
just
much
go...
immediately.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened was basically R2 and C-3PO escaped to Tatooine after, you know, Vader had stormed the ship and all that shit.
Uh-huh.
R2 ran away to go find Obi-Wan/Ben.
Uh-huh.
Luke went to find R2. They found Ben. They had a chat. They learnt about the Force. They found Luke was a Jedi, yada yada yada. And Obi-Wan's like, come on, Luke, let's go save the universe. And Luke was like, no, I have to look after my family. So he goes home. And as soon as he gets home, the house is on fire, and his uncle and aunt are dead and burned to a crisp.
Like, why were they killed?
Because the stormtroopers were looking for 3PO and R2, so they chased them back to the house where they had been bought.
Oh.
And, you know, stormtroopers being stormtroopers, shot them all to death.
Oh my god.
With that aim?
Here's the thing. Okay, look. Here's the thing. The whole stormtroopers are bad at shooting is a meme that Disney has run away with.
Yeah, I know.
The original 3 movies, maybe 6 you could argue with 6 they had terrible aim because there was some really questionable things of 6.
Fair enough. Beanman says Boba Fett is the one who did it. Boba Fett was the one who burned it. Them.
There's no evidence.
There's no
of that.
evidence.
Fair enough.
That it likely comes from outside sources of someone wrote a book or a comic book game and just added that tidbit.
Ah.
The actual movie canon Boba Fett didn't even exist at the time.
Ah.
And fun fact, Boba Fett only exists because they were like, hey, we need like a show of just some cool looking bounty hunters. And so they gave the budget to a bunch of costume designers just to come up with some stuff. So one guy made a really cool lizard suit, one guy made a really cool looking robot, and one guy put together the Boba Fett outfit.
Which is just like a stormtrooper, but like different
Yeah,
colors.
it was just basically a stormtrooper outfit that he refitted into a new set of armor.
Uh-huh.
But it looks, you know, pretty fucking cool.
And they're like, yeah, we'll go with that.
So they're like, you know what? We'll keep this one and keep that one to stick it around, and he can be the one who captures Han at the end of the movie.
Fair enough.
But no, like, Boba Fett killing Luke's family, that is, I'm assuming, got added in a book or a video game or something, which it didn't happen in the movie, so who cares?
Fair enough. Huh.
Understandable.
I can't believe it was that immediate.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing, look, Star Wars. Here's the thing, Star Wars isn't good. It's fun. It's fun. It's not good, but it's fun. It is if you want a good fantasy, it's not sci-fi, a good fantasy, go watch Star Wars. It's great.
Yeah, fair enough. Boba was originally supposed to be a super stormtrooper, but they didn't have enough budget for all the suits. I love the robot chicken version. That's what, like, so Cole said he loves the robot chicken version, and Beanman is the one who's...
The robot chicken version is the superior version, because
Fair enough.
they literally just said, hey, here's our thing, make it fun, do a, what was it, like 2-hour special and just make it funny. And they did.
Fair enough. Yeah. Feel free to talk more Star Wars as Ren struggles on this time trial.
I hope not
But yeah, no, like,
too much.
anyway, the point I was trying to make before is,
Uh-huh.
Star Wars is the most formulaic, this is the hero's journey. Like, if you need to point to, like, the hero's journey wheel formula for storytelling, Star Wars is the best version of that because it is the most formulaic of that.
Ah.
You have the crisis, you have the intro of the hero, you have the hero being like, no, I don't want to go on the adventure, and then you immediately have the call to action, which is his family gets killed and he has nowhere else to go.
Fair enough.
Like, it is just steps 1, 2, 3, 4 onwards for the entire cycle, and in rapid accession.
Fair enough.
But, you know, it's also, it gets away with it because it was one of the earliest to do it, because, you know, we're talking about, like, 1977 or whatever it was, so
Right.
not a lot of competition.
Fair enough.
These days, if you released something like Star Wars, people would fucking tear it to bits for being terrible
Generic.
and being, like, just generic.
Ah. I mean,
Like, if you had a Darth Vader walk onto a screen these days, he would be torn to shreds as the edgelord he is. But, you know, he's the OG black suit, red sword wielding lunatic. So
Fair.
people are going to be like, nah, he gets a pass. It's like Sephiroth. He gets a pass even that he is the OG edgelord.
yeah, that's
Because
fair.
he was the first. You bring in a pretty anime boy in a black outfit with a fucking long ass katana and one angel wing. People will laugh at you. People
Yeah.
will laugh at you until you
Rightfully
leave of
so.
embarrassment. But you know, Sephiroth gets the pass because he was the OG of it.
Yeah. Guys, I want to make the new Seth. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I do have my own little edgelord characters, but I feel like they're not.
That bad?
You know what? I can't. I say I feel like they're not that bad, but then again, I might just have my own little bias, so I can't even really say.
Here's the thing, there's nothing inherently wrong with having an edgelord, like, stereotypical, like, as I said, like, if you bring in a character with, like, typical pretty anime boy in a black outfit and a one angel wing, if they're written well, people
Fair.
won't care that they're generic.
Fair enough. That their looks are generic, they'll just be more like... the story around them is good.
Look at every anime waifu in existence, and then compare them to every other. They all look fucking the same. But you know, because some are well written compared to others, you're like, yes, this is the one I'm going to sit for.
Either they're well written, or they just have a good enough design that people don't care about the story because you know they don't have any.
There are two levels of waifu: really pretty, really well written. Nothing in between.
What's the name from the best example I can give is that what's the blue head girl from fucking ReZero Hell? Everyone is like, oh, she's the best waifu. Meanwhile, she has a twin sister who's identical with red hair, but no one gives a shit about her.
Rem?
Yeah, Rem.
Yeah, Rem.
Or is it Ram?
No, it's Rem. It's Rem is the blue hair. Ram is the other one.
Because Rem had the best girl anime scene with her big speech of like love and trust and all that other shit.
Mhm.
She's best girl. She has an identical twin sister that no one gives a shit about.
New outfit.
Ooh. Nice suit. Bless you.
Thank you.
But yeah, no. So how has your day been, Blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
That's good.
Scheiße.
I can't believe fucking Steam is being sued again. Like that's
It's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
Here's the thing, and the best part is, it's not even hard to beat Steam at their own game. It's just
Yeah.
that no one wants to because they're greedy. That's really what it literally comes down to.
Yeah.
And the best part is, Epic proved that firsthand. One of the big arguments as to why video games cost so money is because Steam takes 30% of the sale.
Uh-huh.
Epic came in and was like, we're only going to take 15% of what the fuck it was, right?
Mhm.
They still sold the game for $60.
Yeah.
They literally just proved that even if it didn't cost them as much to sell it on platforms, they're still going to sell it for $60.
Do not
Yep.
chew on Lego trees. Also, please leave the tiny butler alone. He will kill again.
Yep.
Like, honestly, ignoring everything else that was wrong with Epic, like not having a bloody shopping cart and stuff like that,
Yep.
had they shown up and been like, we're only going to charge friggin' game developers a fraction of what Steam does,
Mhm.
and then game developers were like, cool, we're gonna sell our product, here's, I don't know what, Civilization 6 for $40, where on Steam it's 60.
Mhm.
Epic would have instantly won and actually drawn everyone across. But the problem is, everyone looked at Epic and it's like, so I can go downtown to buy a slice of pie for $60, or I can just continually going next door to buy my pie for $60, and they're exactly the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Why would I make the effort to go somewhere else when I already have the convenience of it being literally right here?
Not fair. And not only that, since Epic service sucks, it's more like, do I want to go downtown to buy the pie over there where they're gonna yell and most likely spit in my pie, or do I just want to keep on going to the one that I trust?
like
Like, do I want to go to the
best way
pie
to
that's next
describe
door?
it is
Like,
my neighbor sells pies, and they're really tasty. And she sells them to me for $60. And then it's like, okay, well, so my neighbor started selling to the big name brand store, so I can get my neighbor's pies for $60 over there. But now I don't get my sweet neighbor telling me to have a nice day at the end of it.
I wouldn't even go that far. I still feel like
it's honestly just... It's honestly the railroad crossing example where I'm on this side of the railroad crossing and it's like, you know, safe and well maintained and stuff. Or I can go across to the other side where everything's like run down and buy the exact same product.
Yeah.
right. The only reason why I want to go across the railroad is if I'm forced to, and really, you're not making me really want to do it. So
You're not making a very good argument for why I should.
yeah.
Is it cheaper? No. Do you provide a better service like within the store? Like, does your store look nicer or anything like that? No. Do you have shopping carts for me to load up lots of products while I go shopping?
No,
Of
as
course
a matter
not.
of fact, we're gonna say that you're probably stealing if you load up too many things into your shopping cart.
Yeah,
Why
we'll
would I
actually
go over there?
call your we'll call your bank personally and tell them to decline your card because it's obviously been stolen. Because no one buys multiple things at once.
Right.
Your friend lost your
No
leg
one
or
goes to a
anything,
shopping
so that's
center
just
and
easy to
buys like
replace my
all their
doing.
groceries at once. You go there every day and buy one item individually.
That's
And
Like
that's why Steam continues to win by doing nothing. Because
Yes.
they don't really need to. And the funny thing is, it's not hard. It's really not. Just provide a better deal, like an actual better deal for the consumer. Like, it's cool that you're providing a better deal for the developers, but
But-
they're not the ones who are bringing in the actual money.
Like
You
you
need to get the
gotta,
consumer's attention.
yeah, you gotta talk to both the consumers and the people, because to say that the fucking words, I don't know how to use them. To say that, you know, the developers aren't producing the money, I mean, technically speaking, no, they pay you to put the software there and so on and so forth. But without software, you have nothing to sell. So they are technically providing you the money, but they aren't really providing you the money.
I mean, we've had many examples now, thanks to the Epic exclusive deal that the developers or producers, they're not the ones that people go for. Because eventually they just come to Steam.
I mean, I feel like the fact we haven't seen many of the 1 year exclusive deals anymore is because developers have realized they're losing more money in the end.
yeah.
Yep.
Like that 50k or whatever they get at the start for doing it is very promising and sounds good. But then they realize they're probably losing millions of dollars in actual sales because no one's going over to Epic to buy it.
Yeah.
And then when they eventually do rock up to Steam and be like, hey, I'm now selling my pie that I was advertising a while ago, people are like, oh wait, I forgot about you, sorry, I'm eating this pie instead.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, I was really looking forward to eating your pie, but now there's, you know, all these other pies that have come out in the meantime, so I'm gonna go eat those instead.
Yeah. I got newer flavors, and you're just not on the menu anymore. Maybe if I, like, really want to, but nah. Most of the time the games are also mediocre.
Yeah. When that happens, it's just, sorry, dude.
Also, I think the biggest part about, like, consumer happiness when it comes to, like, Epic in particular, let's say a game gets released, Steam puts it out there, I played a game, and it's fucking terrible. It's full of bugs, it doesn't work. I can refund the game and then go into the comment section of that game and be like, this game fucking sucks, don't buy it.
Right.
Yeah.
In Epic, if I buy a game and it's terrible, not only can I not get a refund, I also can't go into a chat room and be like, hey, this game's bad, don't buy it.
Yeah.
Like, all we're gonna see is everyone else who's gonna rock up to buy the same thing is just going to see the Epic approved messages and ratings that they probably paid for to get.
Yeah.
I got the Epic exclusive deal, which means I automatically get 5 stars on my game. Even though everyone bloody fucking hates it because it's not because it doesn't bloody work. But there's no one to actually voice it because they don't have a community tab.
No buyers beware.
Like, going into Steam, I can be like, hey, I've heard about this game, is it good? And immediately drift my eyes slightly to the right and see mostly positive or mostly negative.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay.
Still mad at your friend for losing your Infinity Stone? Yeah, I don't blame you. It is always angering when a friend loses something of yours.
Yeah, so it's funny about getting better than Steam as well.
Mm-hmm.
Steam is just, as a store, kind of fucking bland.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like, funny enough, I actually kind of like how it looks. But it also is just, you walk into the store, it is everything is perfectly, like, rectangle.
Yeah.
It's the same, like, dark blue color everywhere. Like, not even the shelves are a different color.
Mm-hmm.
Everything has, like, the same, like, weird box that has, like, maybe it has, like, a cool sticker on something on some of it, but for the most part, it's always just, like, the same dark blue.
Yeah.
And it's like, this place kind of boring.
Yeah, generally
And you go over
speaking,
to,
Steam, pretty
There you go.
boring.
and you go over to like GOG or something like that, and it's like, oh wow, this place is a lot more colourful, and the people who are selling the games get to like design their banners and their sideboards and everything, and everything looks really cool.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, this actually looks pretty cool. I wish Steam did something like that. But then they also don't have to because, you know, they know you'll be back.
Yep.
You might go over to GOG for like a sale or something to like pick up some cheap indie games or something. But Steam's sitting there being like, you'll be back. You always come back. I own 99% of your games. You have to come back to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, half the time when you're buying a code off of like GOG or something like that, it leads back to Steam anyway.
Cool, I got a game I wanted to buy. Oh, they emailed me a code, they didn't actually send me the game. Oh, it's a Steam code.
It's like, okay. This works, I guess.
Also, you complain about like Steam taking 30% of sales. That's 30% of sales that happens on their site.
Yeah.
If I went somewhere else and bought a Steam key, and then used that Steam key on Steam to then get the game, Steam didn't get any of that money.
Yeah.
In fact, they lost money because they had to pay for the bandwidth for me to download the game.
Yeah. I didn't realize how much money bandwidth actually costs. I'm
Yeah, no. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be a dark day when like game renewal and the like main core of Steam die off from old age, and we get like the newer, younger, we used to be at Microsoft tip people take over.
Ah! Oh, you just gave me nightmares for the following month.
You're welcome.
hopefully by that point we're too old to actually really care anymore.
I mean,
Like-
by that point, especially according to Gabe's like personal research into like VR and stuff,
Mm.
we're probably going to be more digital than ever anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Fair enough.
We're leaving the physical world behind because it's shit into the dismal space. Welcome to Ready Player One, only written by competent people who knows what the world of VR is actually like.
Right.
Welcome to Ready Player One. Everyone is a fucking random anime waifu edition.
Or furry.
Everyone's either going to be a furry, an anime waifu, or some form of super soldier from one of the game franchises like Halo or Gears of War or something like that.
Yep. Or some kind of meme that happened at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some meme that is, for some extreme reason, very relevant to them.
I love how wrong Ready Player One is. That's probably my favorite thing about that series. Everyone's gonna make an avatar that looks just like them, only a little bit fitter. Reality, no one looks like themselves.
Like, here's the thing, right? I would be willing to create an avatar that looks like me for the fucking meme of it, and then immediately never fucking use it.
Fun fact, 90% of people just don't want to actually be themselves despite what they might say. Like, no matter how happy you are with yourself, you probably don't actually want to be yourself. You're probably sitting there like, I could be myself, but I could also be this giant robot with laser guns, and that's 100% more appealing.
Myself or a dinosaur? Turns into a T-Rex. Now let's have a giant kaiju battle, because for some reason this is really fun, and I might be on the losing side, but still I want to test my might against a giant robot.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Here's the thing, even in, like, the most single-player RPG, this is my own personal thing that only I'm going to see. I would be curious how little people were actually like, I made this character look perfectly like me so I can live my perfect fantasy.
Yeah.
Look,
Like, I very much doubt that most people, that basically anyone is actually like perfectly sculpting their character look as much like them as possible.
look.
Right.
The best thing I can say is my only fucking RPG experience has really been Guild Wars 2, and given all the options present, I immediately became a fucking gremlin.
I mean, same. As soon as we started, the first thing I made was a gremlin. And then my first thing after that was making a
giant cat monster.
giant cat.
Mine was the giant cat. I made 2 giant cats before I made the gremlin.
Like, I made 2 gremlins, a giant cat, and then only after a while I was like, I wonder what the story of the other races is like. And then I eventually made a human, who I still haven't even played.
I mean, I've played the human up to the end of the human story, and that's it.
I didn't even finish the human story.
No, it's not overly interesting.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. Like, I have the human character, and the only reason why she's still alive is because I made her name a joke, and I made her super edgy, and she's just holding items for me.
I'll say this. This is why the humans don't work in my mind. They have the humans and the chart incorrect. They should swap dynamics.
Yeah.
The humans are the last part of their race. The rest of them have been wiped out or pushed to points of extinction. They have been forced out of their home. They should be literally getting on with whatever they can, scrapping it together, junkyard style. They should be the guy with like the rust bucket cars and the Mad Max aesthetic.
Yeah.
The Chars, on the other hand, have been living it up for who knows how long now after conquering the humans. And not only conquering the humans, conquering the best part of the humans, like, kingdom. They have all of, like, the greenery and stuff. If anyone should be more, like, high fantasy living, like, in big castles, it should be them, especially since they have, like, a feudal system of, like, lords and lieges.
Yeah.
Like, they have an actual caste system of, like, this guy's the king, these guys are like the knights, and these guys are the peasants. if anyone should have typical fantasy knighthood, it would be the Chars, not the humans.
Yeah.
And the humans should be the guys who are like, we're a bunch of rat people and we've been covering together our cars with hopes and dreams. This is my Doom Rocket helicopter. I slapped a helicopter propeller on an actual missile. I hope it works, or we all explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the Chars shouldn't be living like that. The humans should be living like that.
Yeah. The humans should literally be the Mad Maxing universe, especially since they have the desert.
Like, the humans, the only two, like, well, I guess three technically now that they've added to, like, Japan, but as far as we've seen for the most core of the game, it was a single grassland that they've been, like, living in, and then a desert.
Yeah.
They should be the vermin Skaven race, essentially.
Yeah.
Trying to just live on whatever they can. Well, the Chars are like, well, we fucking conquered everything, let's just fucking be king of the world now.
Yeah.
Imagine writing it so fucking wrong.
And they keep on knocking points off the Chars, because for a while we thought the reason why the Chars didn't kill out the last human kingdom is because they found the dwarves and wiped them out, but no, there's still dwarves alive.
They
So
really
now-
do just keep destroying Char lore.
Yeah, now they're making them not as
We can't have them
And now
be
we're
as
peaceful,
warlike.
and now we're all peaceful, nomadic hermit people.
The Omicron.
Gnome versus Night War? What is that?
I do not know what that is.
Yep, never heard of
I
it.
think it's that weird TikTok thing about, like, it started as a guy dressing as a gnome going to, like, supermarket and stuff annoying people.
Mhm.
And then someone did a thing of them dressing up as a knight and capturing the gnome and dragging them out of the supermarket.
Oh.
And it has since escalated between, like, people dressing up as gnomes and fighting the people dressed as knights.
Oh god.
Didn't know about it.
Yep, don't watch TikTok, so don't really have opinions on it.
Used to be 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I tangentially heard about the whole gnomes versus knight thing, but it was because my YouTube short suddenly was like, "Hey, do you guys want to fight in the gnome versus knights war?" And they're like, "We don't fight wars. We're hobbits," or some shit like that.
I think honestly the only reason I've learnt about it is because another YouTuber talked about, like, the original gnome video of the guy, like, going into a supermarket and everyone fucking, like, kicking him and pushing him over for some reason.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, wow, why are people so bloody aggressive to this guy? And then I went down the rabbit hole of, like, oh, it's because this is, like, his 200th video of doing this and he's really fucking obnoxious.
Ah.
He'll go into a store and, like, push down an entire shelf of stuff. Because he's a funny little gnome.
Ah, but no one knows much about that until he gets beaten up.
Yep. Like, he'll walk into one of the shoe stores and stuff and sneak his way in the back, grab the boxes of shoes and just start throwing them everywhere for funny little gnome pranks. And of course that doesn't go viral, but the part where they fucking, like, grab him and drag him out of the store by his fucking neck, that part goes viral, obviously.
Yep.
The things people will do for fucking clout, I swear, man.
Well, that's because I think it's either making money, you know, making a fool of yourself on the internet than it is to actually find out a job. Case in point, myself.
Likewise.
I've been spending months trying to get a job, and well, I can get interviews. Nothing.
I keep calling up places and they're like, physically in the at the store they have a sign that says now hiring. I call them. Sorry, we're not hiring. Why do you have the sign up then?
It's like, you can go get an actual job and earn your money and, you know, keep working until you work yourself to death and die. Or you can do one funny video where you can be like, guy learned how to use gun for first time, and then you just fumble around like an idiot with a handgun till you shoot yourself in the foot. And you get a bajillion views and make $1 billion and you retire.
Imagine if it was that easy.
You kind of just gotta hope you luck out, honestly, when you're doing this shit.
Yeah. Speaking of like working myself to death or something like that, I found out that I've been grossly undercharging. And I'm planning on increasing my prices soon. I'm just not sure if they're accurate, but also if I can pull off things in the time frame. So I need to figure out some stuff essentially.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been grossly undercharging, apparently.
Here's the thing. If you're gonna pull out high quality work in a reasonable time, people will pay lots of money for it.
Yeah.
But you know, even if you pull out a high quality work, if you make someone wait like half a year onwards for something, they're gonna get pretty fucking pissed off.
Yeah.
You would know.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for an image from fucking December last year, and every time I complain, they're just like, oh, I've been going for a hard time, my house flooded, and I can't make rent anymore. That's why I have to keep doing all these small commissions all the time, and pumping those out instead.
You just reminded me of a VTuber.
I'll have to ask you more on that later, because I want to know which artist, but I feel like saying it out loud might cause problems. So, you know, we could talk more about that privately. I still owe you some stuff. Like, I know I need to draw the new ref sheet of Panda. I just...
Yeah.
Well, you asked me for it.
Didn't pay for it though.
That's true, but it was one of the last things. I thought it was one of the last things that you asked for when you were paying me.
I think you gave me the veil one instead.
Huh.
Here's the thing, like, even if you aren't as, like, prompt as you would like to be, right? The people that, you know, that pay you to, you know, work for them, they'll at least appreciate if you keep them up to date on, like, how their thing is doing.
That is true. If you at least talk to the person and don't just ghost them for like a month until they have to reach out and be like, hey, what the fuck's going on? They will give you a larger time extension within their own head because they're like, yeah, I've seen the progress and I know it's being made.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're gonna sit there and be like, so they took my money and ran off. Awesome.
Yeah.
Also, I said your message on Discord.
Yeah, I saw. I realized which artist it was. That sucks.
You saw a burning house once. That doesn't sound good. Sounds
Yeah, it
actually
doesn't.
really bad.
Hey.
Honestly, I think this last one though has definitely
Taking your money
informed me
and
that
ran.
I just have bad luck with commissioners who aren't you. Either they ghost me for like years and never get back to me, forget that I even like interacted with them in the first place, and so literally took my money and then forgot about me. Or they give me really low quality work and I'm like, well, this is bad, and they're like, too bad, fuck off.
Yeah, I've noticed that's been happening a lot.
Like those are my interactions with other fucking commissioners, that they either treat me like dirt, give me awful like quality work at the end of it, or they just like completely forget about me and disappear for months on end, and I have to aggressively be like, hey, the fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. I know I have I'm sure there's some people who probably would say I'm not that great either, because I've learned that if I'm getting underpaid, which I've been doing for a lot recently, but now that I'm gonna update my prices, hopefully that will change. And I don't really like the subject, I just drag. And like sometimes I just struggle and drag, and then I remember the pain of what I was dealing with, and I just don't want to do it, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I feel like you need to just sit down and have a go through your art and be like, what do I not like to draw out of all this, and put a blank cap on it so you don't have to do it anymore, even if it is stuff that brings in money. It probably looks better if you pump out like 3 artworks
That you enjoy.
in the same time that took you day 1 because you didn't like doing it.
so here's the thing, here's the thing. Like I like doing those large group projects, like the sequences and what I've drawn for you in the past, right? The thing is that I was undercharging. I was heavily undercharging. So at first I'm like, yeah, I'm motivated, and then once the money runs out and I'm stressing and I'm struggling, and then I need to push myself to go quicker because I'm out of money, so I need more money. That's when it starts reaching shit, this is becoming a bad experience rather than a good experience. But I've learned something recently, and I don't know how I feel about it. Like, if I start recording the process, I've noticed I'm a lot faster.
Lamau.
And I think it's because with recording the process, I'm keeping myself in check.
Fair enough. It's kind of the reason why I wanted to record the fucking Nuzlocke, because, you know, I don't finish Nuzlocks, and technically speaking, that still happened. But to be fair, it wasn't because, you know, I got emotional because one of my Pokemon died, which did happen. I was ready to keep going, but then I heard, hey, Nintendo's cracking down on people again. I'm like, oh no. That's scary.
Yeah, you didn't want to deal with that shit. Damn it, Ren, you know what I wish we had?
What?
I wish we had corn tortillas.
Corn?
Yeah, corn. We could make chips.
Oh yeah, we could make chips. Sorry, you said corn tortillas, and you usually just go, I like my...
I mean, hell, we could have just made also, like, hard shell tacos.
That's true, we could make hard shell tacos.
Instead, we're just having ground beef and rice. Which is still good, but, you know... But yeah, no, I'm learning stuff about my productivity, and I think I need to start recording. I mean, it's also content, right? If I actually do record it. I'm just weary about some recordings.
Fair enough. All I can say is that I think you should focus on doing the things that you like to do more so than anything else, and try to attract attention via the things that you like, because otherwise you're attracting a crowd that isn't necessarily the crowd you want.
I mean, you're right on that, but also, nothing of mine that except for one, is getting a lot of attention. And we are in a desperate situation.
Fair.
Like, if we had savings and stuff, Ren, then yeah, I'd probably be like, forsake my commissioners, or the things that have brought me attention this much. I'll make it out on something else. Like, I was thinking about doing TTRPG stuff, right? But it's I'm struggling to find the motivation to do it at the moment. Oh well. Let's change topics, cause that got down. What are you thinking of playing next? Or are you just waiting until August rolls over so you can play like Spyro?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play some more Pseudoregalia until Spyro on August.
So you're gonna play Pseudoregalia again tomorrow?
Why not?
I mean, you're completing the game right now.
I am.
Fair enough, do what you want.
Like, I do love that people are like, you should niche down before, you fucking become a general thing. I kinda did that already. I'm already just a general streamer where it's just variety, right? But if I were to niche down, I would have to say I would probably be playing Pseudoregalia way more.
My only issue with you trying to niche down with Pseudoregalia is that Pseudoregalia doesn't have a lot of variety to it.
That is true, though.
It is an indie game, but it's not an indie game that is generating a lot for itself. Like, if you're gonna try it again tomorrow, maybe you should look into the randomizer mod.
I do know where everything is.
To have some variety to it.
You hate school tacos? That's just a general statement about school foods, buddy.
Yeah, in general, school food tends to suck. God dang it! I tasted the stock for the rice, and I don't remember how it tastes. So now I gotta taste it again.
Fair enough.
Got distracted. What you up to, Blue?
Just reading something real quick.
Fair enough. Need more flavor. That's probably why I didn't remember it, because it needs more flavor. I guess another way, a form you can niche down in Pseudoregalia is if you actually try starting to learn how to speedrun it.
That is true.
But I don't know if you want to put yourself through that kind of hell.
No, if I want to speedrun, I'll probably start playing Clout Built again. Almost. I failed the time trial. However will I recover? Yeah. I can't keep falling to the goop down below. That's like the biggest time loss I'm getting.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nope, that's a fail. Grab here. Grab that.
Yeah, okay, now that I'm looking at it, I do believe that this arm is too long. Woo!
Bruh. I keep missing the bubbles.
Don't miss the bubbles. You need them.
I do. They are the literal objective.
Okay. Let's get in the clothing and then send this off, because I've been spending too much time on it. I think I also need to get out of my head a lot when it comes to sketching and drawing. Half the time I draw something and I'm just like, no, this is not good enough. I'll be truthful, Bean Man, I'm not a big fan of beans. I don't like beans.
Yeah, but you don't, generally speaking, like vegetables.
Hey, I've started getting better. Sort of.
Coming from a very, very, very heavily Hispanic family, beans are a staple food.
Yep.
And that is my take on beans. I miss beans. My wife doesn't eat beans.
You know, I think I'm more willing to try whole beans than refried beans. It's just a mush. And that's like usually what I ended up seeing with beans. You like drinking coffee?
No.
No, that's what Bean Man said. He said drinking beans, but that's coffee, I'm pretty sure. Like soupy beans?
According to my own brain, coffee tends to be very low tier. Soupy beans I like though.
Fair enough.
Can you stop doing the mid-air backflip? It's really bad for my... It's bad for my spads. Speed.
Speed. This might be high.
Oh, that chuffs my chaps.
What happened?
Missed the last bubble.
Oh. Oh, probably something like that. Cape would probably be cut off.
Slowly getting there.
Fair enough.
No, beans, like just beans. Yeah, I like beans.
No, he was talking about how he just likes drinking beans.
Ah.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh. Nyet. Where am I? There I am. Nope, that's way too big of an error just right at the beginning.
It's more like a cat face. That's the kind of vibes.
What vibe does equals 3 give? Yeah, just a cat face, honestly.
Yeah.
It gives me the vibes that you're a furry.
Also, hello.
Yeah, hi-oh, hi-oh. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, that's cutting off horn. Okay. I guess I can't. That is in fact true, though. I mean, yeah?
Well, I mean, if you're a furry, then you're a furry, my dude.
I mean,
Shite.
he's amongst other furries, so it's like,
Yeah, I don't mind attracting furries as a crowd. I tend to enjoy furries.
oh, my stomach. Let me go check the food.
Alright.
Also, this is a person. Let me... Did I not do this?
Oh, my guts.
Hey. Bliat. There's some really dumb mistakes I'm making, I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I kind of miss from Warhammer Total War 2 compared to 3?
What?
In 2, one of the Skaven characters you got to play with started on the left side of the map, so he was like smack bang in the middle of Dark Elf territory.
Uh-huh.
So you got to spend the entire game just beating up Dark Elves, and then by the time you got out of that territory because you conquered it, all the good guy races actually liked you because you had spent the entire game beating up the bad guys. So you could just be this weird Skaven who was like friends with like humans and dwarfs and stuff, and it was really funny. But now they put all the Skavens on the right, so now they're surrounded by all the good guy factions, so it's impossible to do this now.
That sucks.
Ah, boo, that sucks.
Like, even if they naturally hate you, like, you get a negative 100 opinion of you because you're a Skaven. Because you just spent the entire time beating up Dark Elves and Chaos and stuff, because that's who was around you. Your war score of like, hey, you hate all the same people I hate, overlapped that negative 100 by a lot. So they ended up just being like, we're friends now.
We're friends now. We're having soft tacos later.
Oh, so why is that a concern you have, Project 09? Why is that a concern? Oh, that was a fail.
Hoi hoi. Don't want this to burn, but I don't think it's ready yet. So add some more water to that.
Come on, Warhammer. All I want to do is be a bad guy race who beats up all the other bad guy races and becomes friends with the good guy races. Why won't you let me do that?
Right?
Why won't you let me be completely lore inaccurate like that?
I mean, right?
You know what the weird thing as well is?
What?
They actually have voice lines for when like the two factions who should be getting along do when you interact in like diplomatic stuff, implying that they knew that this would happen, but they still made it so it's really hard to.
Fair enough.
They want you to work for it.
Like, I think it's the Dwarven King, like, Grudge Bearer. He actually had a line where he would literally say something along the lines of, "Ah, hello, my Skaven friend."
Oh my lord.
It's the funniest thing, because it's like, in no way should that ever be
Yes!
spoken.
Finally!
Nice.
Mostly because a lot of my OCs that are pretty much a version of me commit very graphic things and show lack of emotion afterwards, and I never feel like what they do is bad enough to be villainous to me. To be fair, having the ability to separate fiction from reality is just a normal thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, you can like characters who do horrible things, and you can even be like, they're my favorite character. As long as you're not imitating their stuff that they are doing in real life, it doesn't bloody matter.
Yeah.
New outfit, known as XIX, otherwise known as 19, otherwise known as the beta outfit.
Okay.
Jason's my favorite character. I love when he went on that murder rampage and killed all those kids at the summer camp. That's perfectly fine, as long as you aren't also going to summer camps and killing kids in real life.
Yeah. I mean, there are people who like to draw them as precious little babus, these serial killers.
I mean, I'll be honest, there's a comic series where it's just all the serial killer, like, things, and they run a summer camp together. It's the funniest shit, and I love reading it.
Fair enough.
Like, Jason and Michael fucking are just best friends in it, and I love it so much.
Also, as a side note, from someone who, you know, stupidly went to college because I didn't know what to do with my life, and everyone told me to go to college. One of the main things that you shouldn't worry about it right now, specifically because you are worrying about it. That probably means you aren't.
Don't worry too much of what other people think, especially if you only meet them like for a little bit.
Yeah.
They're not gonna. It's not gonna impact you that much later on in life, unless you let it impact. Go ahead.
Also, I'll be honest, if you made a robot and it just said the word destroy and they called you a psychopath over that, it sounds like they don't have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Crush,
I mean, that's
kill, destroy, swag, crush, kill, destroy, swag.
Yeah.
So, it sounds like something I would call a wet blanket.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have no fun.
Here's the thing. This is something that is true to every, like, horror movie robot in existence. The fact the robot can make its eyes glow red means that there was an engineer who programmed to be able to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, an AI taking over, like, a robot body so it can go on a rampage. Yeah, it might be able to go on the rampage, but it wouldn't. It's an AI. It shouldn't be able to physically change the color of the eyes of the robot, unless the robot could already do that. Which implies it was built into it because, you know, people wanted to have fun and make the spooky robot have its eyes turn red to scare their friend.
Yep. And then if someone got hold of the spooky robot, and that's where all hell goes out.
But yeah, no, being called a psychopath because you made a stupid joke on a robot screen, that's dumb. That person's dumb.
Have fun. Don't worry.
Have fun, don't worry, as long as you're not hurting other people, you should be fine.
Yep. Half the time, I feel like when people do that kind of stuff anyways, it's just because they're jealous that you're just being yourself.
Yeah.
And they can't be themselves as they want to.
Here's the thing, I have found as I've gotten older, the reason why people give a shit about other people is because they have nothing going on in their own life.
Yep.
I'll be honest, family reasons, being told that probably shouldn't do that, etc, etc, etc. I have repressed to, like, for a long ass time, I'm just like, I like doing art, and because of my family telling me that art is not a viable career path, I now struggle to create art.
I mean, I wanted to go into history and become like a history major and all that other stuff, but literally everyone in my family was like, there's no money in that, and pushed me away from it, and pushed me towards computer science, which, while I did enjoy, did not enjoy as much as history studies.
Fair.
dog. Okay, I thought there was a really ugly woman staring at me from their car. Like there was a car parked across the road, and there was just this thing in the window, like staring into my house. And I thought it was a really ugly woman because all I could see was like a mop haircut and this weird like pig face. But I stared long enough and realized it was a dog.
Sorry. I find that funny.
Sometimes I wonder if you can polster. What do you mean polster? Nani kore? Why is the dog in a car? Either the owner of the dog is nearby enough for that to not be an issue, or that owner.
Let's see. According to Google, a pollster is a person who analyzes opinion polls.
Ah.
Huh.
I mean, I believe it is a real job description.
I mean, Blue just kind of read it out, so...
I mean, there's a job for everything, because, you know...
Yeah.
No matter how, like, weird and obscure something sounds like, there's a job for it.
Yeah.
Someone has to do it.
Yeah, I just learned that book restoration was a thing, and I was like, huh, that actually sounds cool. And if I knew that that was something that you could actually make a living out of, I might have liked that. But now I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, welcome to, like, the schooling system of preparing you for, like, 3 different types of jobs, and then you realize that, like, all the side quests you could have done as a kid actually had jobs that led up to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, your whole life you're told that there's only 3 actually careers in the world.
Yeah.
Would you like to be lawyer, doctor, or teacher? Those all sound like shit. No.
Plumbing, and all those other kind of jobs are beneath you. You should get a respectable job. I feel like those are actually respectable jobs.
I feel like those are some of the most respectable jobs.
I mean, here's the thing, I always thought it funny where it's like, you don't want this job because people will look down on you, yada yada yada. And then you look at it, it's like, wow, these people make a lot of fucking money.
Yeah. You want a job that makes you a lot of money. What if I don't care about the money? What if I want something that I'm just happy in? Too bad.
I think the issue is that the greed of it all has been ingrained too deeply into us from too young of an age.
I mean, some people haven't been able to fight it. Like, I know I've fought it to a certain degree.
I mean, here's the thing, especially our generation in particular. The best way to put it is, we were lied to. Like, they didn't know they were lying to us, but they were. They were telling us all these things that ended up being wrong because technology advanced and the system changed.
Yep.
While we were in the middle of it.
Yep.
Like, go and study all these different things because these are the futures, and then they didn't go anywhere because that technology became redundant. Or, you know, go do this because it's really because we need a lot of it in the future, and then it turns out we don't need any of them because it's all been automated.
Yeah. Welcome to Old Fogey Hour. We fucking were the midpoint transition between literally all the technologies.
I remember a part where I was like super excited as a kid because I got the new flip phone that just came out. And then I remember everyone else then having smartphones like not that long after and being like, but this was the new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. Yeah.
Bean Man comic. I've seen Bean Man animations. I did not know there was a comic. Yeah, it's so like I say welcome to Old Fogey Hour, where we like just talk about technologies that came and passed us by. That's not a joke. That shit happens so fast.
Yeah. I think, but I appreciate that my mom didn't give me like the newest kind of phone though. Like she got me a bare minimum phone, and from that I've learned that, you know, if it still works, it works, and you could just hold on to it for like ever.
I mean, I fucking hate phones. Literally the only reason as a kid I was like, wow, I wish I had the phone someone else had, because they played video games on their phone.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Honestly, I fucking hate my phone with everything that has it. It's like, all I want is a brick that gets texts and fucking phone calls. I don't need all this other shit that is clogging it up.
My only thing that I like on my phone, because this is what I like, I think my second phone ended up like this, is that it was able to play music and stuff like that. So I used it more as an MP3 player rather than a phone.
Don't have Clash of Clans.
I mean, I figure it's also funny that I said that, but in reality, it's like, I don't even want that part of the phone because I hate people calling me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can I just have the brick that gets text and that's it?
Yeah, can I just get the fucking pages minus the fucking phone plan that came with them?
Yeah.
Like, send me a word message that I can read and then decide if I want to reply to it or not.
Yeah.
So I don't actually have to fucking pick up the phone and then it's like, hello, and I have to immediately hang up because it's like some guy in India.
Yeah, you know, with the age of phones, I do like that, yeah, we can contact and send messages quicker nowadays, right? But I also hate that now it just means that people can bug you more, too.
Yeah. Like genuinely, you want my take on the fucking phones and all that bullshit? Like, just the general passage of time with technology? When I was born, we were barely at pages. We are at VR now. That's how fast shit went! Computers were in a common household item! When I was born, having a computer meant you were fucking lucky!
I realize that I was kind of lucky when I was younger. Like, we had a lot of systems. We also had a computer and stuff like that, and I didn't realize how unlucky people
Uncommon
were.
that was, right?
Yeah.
My mum worked with the original computers and eventually transitioned into the next, like, when they became boxes, and that's why I had them, because she would bring them home from work, so that she could continue working.
I don't
So
know
I got to see firsthand the evolutions of computers from when they were like, I'm at my mum's work and they're like the size of a bloody room and you have to like connect wires into other wires. And then eventually she brought home a box and put it on a table and said, this is the computer now. And I got to watch it slowly transform into it. Now it's just a screen.
Huh.
Yeah, that shit happened. Like you ever want to just feel the passage of time and really not think about it? Look at computers.
They have stagnated so much now.
Well, the issue is that because computers became profitable, a bunch of people who don't care or know anything about computers showed up and went, we want a part of this pie.
I know.
Here's the thing, technically it hasn't stagnated, it's just that the hardware is like, we don't need to advance this anymore. It's all the software that gets improved every few seconds now.
That's true.
Like, computers technically are always advancing. It's just that, you know, we've gotten to the point where the design of the hardware itself is like, I mean, we could make it thinner again for the 20th time, but that's about it. What else do you want?
That's fair.
We can make the screen thinner and bigger and do that forever, but if we do that forever, are you gonna be able to fit that in your house?
I like having my eyes stare at a huge ass screen. Actually, I prefer a bigger screen over a tiny screen any day. Mainly because I feel like I don't I'm not trying too hard to like look at shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Alright, I believe those are all the health pips that I need.
I realize I've always grown with like a big TV.
Fair. Someone got the wrong... Fun thing about me, I may have scared someone on the other side of the world so they would leave my friend alone. I never spoke to this person. My friend just forwarded a few ominous texts. Lamau.
Itchy. Itchy.
I know for a fact that I'm missing health pip piece, but it doesn't matter. I have all the health pips.
Fair enough.
Oh, Shizen, but I am missing something else.
Sorry, excuse me.
Move slowly while trying. That's fine. Let's perform an additional kick. That's fine. You have collected one of these. Good graces. I am missing a good graces. Where am I missing a good graces? Not here, that's for sure.
So, thinking back to one of my first TVs, my first TV was one of those big TVs that were so hard to move because it was basically built into like a.
It might as well have been like the TV stand as well.
Yeah, it wasn't the TV stand as well. I put shit on top of it all the time. It was one of those old-timey TVs. And I fucking loved it. It was like my favorite.
Good graces, good graces. I gotta remember. Thing is, she only knows you as Bean Man.
I mean,
what I will say is respect your anonymity. I know
Yeah.
that you're using a random character from a thing that you like. You're doing better than most people who are out there putting their real name.
Yeah, because if anything ever goes wrong, you're anonymous. I mean, if you don't want to respect your anonymity, then...
That's your prerogative. I urge you to respect your anonymity, but if you don't want to...
okay, Bean Man is just a character he made. Because he likes beans. I thought it was... I can make that very convincing.
Robot voice even funnier when you realize my initials are AI. Lamau, please respect your own anonymity.
Yeah.
It is funny that your initials end up being an AI though. That's great.
Oh. Hello, Sozo.
Hello, Soso.
What was I doing? I was doing something.
Oh yeah, up. Just swap over to robot voice and scare someone with it. Do it! Although outlet time zones are on the complete. Nanikore, where am I?
You are somewhere.
Twilight Theater. Oh. I would appear to already have gotten everything from the. Almost everything from the Twilight Theater.
Oh.
Hi! Talking about things like a robot would. To Sozo, like everyone else, I would urge you to respect your anonymity. Because,
Yep.
believe it or not, your time zone counts as it. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but the internet is a dangerous and spooky place.
Yep. It's sad that that's not taught anymore.
Yeah. Nani Kode? Okay. Door to my left. I don't. Oh. Oh, I know where it's leading me. The premise of the game is that you are a dream traveler trying to help someone out of their depression.
Yep.
You know, like every indie game in existence being about depression. I am genuinely tired of it. But at least in this case, your character isn't the depressed one.
That's fair.
So there's that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Not every indie game's about depression. Sometimes it's about child murder.
You know, it's fair. Fair. I do enjoy me my Five Nights at Freddy's.
Or is it? It could technically be both of depression and child murder, like Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, it could be both.
I quite like the music from Pseudoregalia.
It
It's
is
very
really
nice.
good music. If I'm scared of it, then it must actually be scary. Trust me, you never want to go to take this lollipop. It's really spooky game thing.
What?
Eh?
I have no idea what they're
Nani
talking about.
Kode?
I mean, Ren likes horror games. Horror games don't scare him anymore.
Unfortunately, horror games are extremely formulaic, which means that you start learning the formula and it therefore becomes a comedy.
Hey, but that's why you have me here. I get scared of everything. Even my own shadow sometimes.
It has happened, by the way. It's very cute.
Here's the thing about horror games. If it is a horror game where you're like in a building and there's a monster and yada yada yada, they can't go on for too long, because otherwise you get bored. And
Yeah.
even like the idea of like the monster chasing you isn't scary, it's just annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that one where you investigating the asylum and you got like a camera and you're taking pictures and it turns out like they're
Outlast.
experiments? Yeah, that game, the first I want to say hour of that game, great, it is so good. But eventually the big fucking insane guy who looks like an ogre, he just becomes annoying because it's like, I can't wait to progress. Oh wait, he's here, I guess I have to hide in the locker for like 5 minutes before he goes away.
Yeah.
Like, this is why Dead Space, in my opinion, is the best horror game. Because it does all the big scary stuff, it has the spooky monsters, it freaks you out with the atmosphere, but you never get tired because any roadblock is something I can shoot and just get rid of.
I will say that Amnesia Dark Descent did a really good job when it came out, but it was because it was the first horror game to not let you fight the monsters before you. But then every other horror game decided to copy that, and it just became a nuisance.
Yeah, they copied it without understanding why it was interesting.
Like, walking down a hallway, seeing a monster, and the game being like, oh, run away, it's like, that's scary for the first hour. But then after that point where it's like, you need to get to this place to progress. And every time you round the corner, there's a monster, and you have to backtrack to go and hide in the closet. You're not scared, you're just getting annoyed and frustrated. But in Dead Space, I walk around the corner, see the monster, and I still go, ah, monster! But then I shoot it, and then I can keep progressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when a xenomorph jumps out of a wall, it scares you because it's a xenomorph jumping out of the wall. But I'm not turning around and running back all the way to the start of the game to hide in a closet.
Yeah.
I'm constantly moving forward.
I think what's worse about certain games where you're forced to like hide in like a closet or something like that, it's like, okay, you hid in the closet for 5 minutes, you managed to get out, oh wait, why do they notice me now? They turned around luckily and noticed me as I was walking past them.
Also, the other thing that I hate about horror games where you can't fight back is they will be like, ah, yes, the monster is smart. No, the fuck they aren't. This monster actually has object permanence issues. Because there will be one closet, one area to hide in this one room, and they will completely ignore it.
I think there was only one game that has a smart monster. But also that game was very mean about it too. Like there was ways of breaking the game too, but like the Xenomorph one. But I think that game also went on too long for its own good.
Yeah, it's one of those games that kind of overstays its welcome. But the Xenomorph one, at least, like, even if you went and hid in a closet, it's well known that Xenomorphs are blind.
Well, true, but no, like, say if it caught you, like, if it killed you in a closet before, then it would start checking closets in the next playthrough. Like
Yeah, I did do that.
Like, it was smart. Well, no, it wasn't smart, it was learning off
It was
of you.
interdimensionally smart.
Yeah.
Also, even if it was blind, if it saw you clearly climb under a desk, it would come and get you. Where there are so many horror games where the monster is right behind you, sees you dive into the safe part of the desk, will walk up to the desk because it chased you there, stand there, scratch its ass for a second, then turn around and walk off.
Just imagining a monster just scratch its butt and then just like, and walk away.
Not worth it. Bye.
I'm a baby. I haven't got object permits. It disappeared. I can't see it. That means it's gone. I saw it climb into this closet, but then it shut the door, and now I can't see it. That means it must be gone.
Yep.
Should I open the door and check? Nope, it's just teleported.
And
I'm
yes, also
I'm
alien
a fucking
isolation.
infant.
Yeah,
Why are there so many retracted messages?
Either they're deleting it themselves or
Holly's
YouTube.
Playhouse. Hobby. I don't know. Like you don't. If you're deleting it yourselves, you don't have to. I don't mind at all.
Yeah.
I am missing some collectibles, and I don't know where they are right now because I feel like I've been everywhere, but also I can be a little special sometimes. Let's be honest. To the best of my knowledge, right now I'm missing two collectibles. I'm just confused.
This is the best moment in any horror game ever, and it can never be topped. Ready?
Which one?
Dead Space 2, you climb into the safety of your crawl space. In the first one, and for most of this game, this is the safe spot. No one can get you in here. It is the player can take a breath. You start climbing through it, you're like, this is fine, I'm going to be okay. And then the vent then breaks and drops you off in a dark church, and you see two creatures out of the corner of your eye quickly dive into the shadows and hide. And you can hear them giggling while watching you.
God, I remember that. That is such a good scene.
Not only is it Amelie being the one time where it's like, oh, you thought you were safe? No.
Yeah.
It literally drops you in somehow one of the most unnerving part of the game. Like, you have been in rooms that are full of dead bodies. You have been you've been in a kindergarten full of like literal like possessed children. This quiet ass church with the giggling monsters, and like the whole like, we worship the marker. Like, this is somehow the most unnerving part of the game.
I think that's
you want to know what makes it worse? Is the church is clean. There are no dead bodies here.
Yeah, I was gonna say the church is remarkably clean too, which is unnerving considering everywhere else it's just like
Gore.
blood and guts and gore. Do you think they are gonna continue making Dead Space 2, or was that cancelled already? I can't remember.
Can't remember. My answer is I wish they would. But the other half of the answer is that sounds like a smart idea, so they probably won't.
Honestly, I know there's a lot of people who did like it. I would rather them make a proper Dead Space 3 without like EA's interruption.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, screw Dead Space. Like Dead Space 3 was Let's be honest.
I know there were some people who did enjoy it, but the microtransactions to buy the equipment so that you can get the super gun at the start of the game and kill everything in one shot. The kind of jank two-player co-op, which didn't really work as well as they explained it was going to work. The idea was cool of like one player seeing all this spooky stuff because they're seeing the memories of their dead son and all that stuff, where the other player doesn't see things. That's cool, but it doesn't really work when, you know, I'm talking to the other person.
Yeah, I like the idea that like the other person was supposed to be a figment of imagination, but it would have been better if, you know, they actually were able to implement that properly.
Yeah.
Here's how they should have done it. Player 2, as soon as they loaded in, should have just got a message being like, okay, this is what's happened. You are not real. You are a figment of your friend's imagination. You have the ability to manipulate the environment, yada yada yada. For the best experience, do not tell them this.
Right.
So what I will say,
And then you can just fuck with them the entire game.
so
Yeah.
what I will say, because it was one of the I watched the YouTuber that honestly I don't watch him anymore. Sad, but he and his friend were playing the game, and he realized that his friend, because he's playing player 2, is seeing the hallucinations, and he went, I'm gonna fuck with him. And the first thing he did is they got into this huge combat, and he's running around in circles ignoring all the enemies. And his friend is like, why aren't you fighting? Why aren't you fighting? He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. This is an empty room. Why did you leave me here?
Honestly, you should have just been able to do that in like the base game, where you could be like, you could walk into a room, and then you have like options to be like trigger a vent where like a vent bursts open or something, or trigger a like enemy attack where some enemies run in, but only the other player will see them, like shit like that.
Yeah.
Like just be completely open to the player 2 and just be like, hey, your job here is to freak out player 1. Don't let them know.
Right?
Why aren't you fighting them? Why aren't you fighting them? I don't know why you even brought me into this room. This room is empty.
Where are the puzzle pieces? I don't see the puzzle pieces.
Yeah, it was hilarious. And not only was it hilarious, right? As he's running around in circles, he notices him do an entire ass U-turn to avoid an enemy, and that's when it finally clicks that he's being lied to, because he genuinely believed that the other guy couldn't see the enemies. He genuinely believed them.
Honestly, I think that's something that would, what was it? Lethal Company did well with the Ghost Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Only one person can see her. Oh no, I see a little ghost girl. What do you mean you see a ghost girl? I see a ghost girl. Do you not see her? No?
She's skipping towards me.
And then all of a sudden, neck goes snap.
And then it gets better, because, like, the one person who was hit, because, you know, you buddy systems that you don't get screwed over by random enemies. The one person who sees that neck go snap is the next person to see the ghost girl.
That is amazing. I like how people are like, oh, it must be a glitch or something. No, it's working as intended. It's so funny when people are like, oh, certain things must be a glitch. What do you mean? You don't know if this was what it was intended to be or not. Kind of like how Elden Ring's teleporting enemies.
Yeah. Oh,
God,
that was
hilarious. How many people think that was a glitch?
Yeah. The enemies are
this
just
castle, and when I shoot the ghost, he turns invisible, and then next thing I know, he's standing next to me and attacks me.
Right.
It's like, yeah, he's a ghost.
He's literally locked on to you.
Yep.
Enemies are just appearing out of nowhere? Yeah, they're ghosts. But normally you're allowed to see ghosts a bit. Well, not these.
You know, I found interesting that I was solo recently.
Yeah.
That area where it's like it's completely empty, but then when you walk in, all the ghosts appear.
Oh!
And out of you just before a veteran fight.
Mm-hmm.
There's an old man in a cage, and when you walk in, he'll start doing his. If you kill him before he does that, none of the ghosts spawn.
Amazing.
He's literally the guy who alerts all the ghosts to your presence. Like, if you snipe him with magic or shoot him with a bow and kill him, they won't spawn.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I remember where the things that I thought that I remember the missing the missing collectibles.
Ah.
I can't believe I forgot about this place. Haha! A pip that you don't need because you already have full health. That's the last pip that exists. Why does it exist? I don't know. Clear mind aspect obtained. Fuck you. I can't believe I forgot. For characters to go through in TV shows. I can't really remember many, like, unfortunate events, But if I had to pick one, it would have to be something that happened to the. I forget what the children are named, but it's from the series of unfortunate events.
Lemony Snickets?
Yeah, Lemony Snicket's the series of unfortunate events.
The Baudelaire orphans or something.
Yeah, the
like
Baudelaire orphans. Those kids went through a lot.
I'll be honest, by like book 7, I feel like it was just dragging on a bit too much for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
To be fair, I watched the movie, so.
Oh yeah,
And the movie's fine because it's like the 3 events and it's over. And even the TV show was like 5, I think, of them. But when it's like book number 9, it's like, how's this still going?
Fair. Thank you.
You're welcome. Like, I know I didn't even ask if you were hungry, but it's already like 10, so I'm not even going to ask.
Oh, hey, I beat my record.
Nice.
Because it's been so long, I genuinely was faffing and waffling about not knowing what to do for a while. So, yeah, I beat my record, because usually when I don't know what I'm doing in this game, it takes me 5 hours.
Possession. Possession could be interesting. Like, the story plot relevance and stuff like that. And it all depends on what kind of possession it is. If it's malicious or benign.
Yeah.
Hate to shit on this, but I'll be honest. I feel possession is one of the laziest points of story writing, because it feels like it's just an excuse for the author to be like, my character's doing a bunch of evil and edgy things, but I can be like, it wasn't actually them, so it's okay.
Yeah, that has happened a lot, honestly.
Like, it feels like they just want the scene of like they want the scene of like Superman like killing someone, but then they don't want the stigma of Superman killing someone, so you say, like, he was possessed by a ghost the whole time. And just makes
Nut
you
up!
roll your
Stop
eyes.
being a bitch! Just do it!
Batman broke his #1 rule of not killing someone, but it's because the dead man possessed him to shoot Mantis Boy, or whatever the fuck his name was. That episode was so stupid. That's the one episode of fucking Justice League I did not enjoy, because I was just like, wow, that's really stupid. Batman shot the Mantis and he fell back into an electrical wire and died, but it's okay because Batman wasn't actually the one who pulled the gun. He was possessed by a ghost. It's like, bite me.
But
Poison Ivy.
But can I remember? Can I remember? I almost did remember. Damn.
Ooh. What's fate?
Poison Ivy's weird because of that one episode of the Batman animated series where I feel like never got closure on. Where she mind controlled that guy and kidnapped his sons and turned them into plants and then grew her own children in their place.
That's weird. That's very weird.
And then after they caught her, it turned out she was a clone plant all this time, and the real Poison Ivy just stole all his money and fled the country.
Huh.
And then they never talked about that again, and she just showed up like 2 episodes later, like nothing happened.
Huh. I imagine what happened is that people liked her not so much that they brought her back.
Yeah, like it felt like they were getting rid of her out of the story, like this was the end of her story. But like 2 episodes later, she's just back again, and they never talk about like what happened before, like how she stole this stock there and all his money and turned his sons into plants. Like it just never gets brought up again, and it's just like, okay.
I win.
Nice.
Depression. Yeah, wake
Hello.
up from. Hello.
You came right at the end, unfortunately.
Literally just finished the game. Yeah, wake up from your coma. Your depression coma. Take up photography or whatever the fuck you want. Bunny, cat, goat, lady. You're fine, Bean Man.
I hope you enjoy your day too, Jessica.
Yeah.
May the beam with you.
Dankeschön, Dankeschön.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was Pseudoregalia. It's a very fun game. I might not niche down on Pseudoregalia as much as I want to, but like I think maybe like I'll finish a game, play Pseudoregalia while I think of the next game. Which is to say, I'll probably start playing Spyro tomorrow.
Fair enough. For Smogus.
Smogus.
Yeah, Smogus.
And
I mean, shouldn't you play Lord of the Rings then?
hey, I don't have Lord of the Rings.
But also, Smogus is just literally like Dragon Month.
It's Dragon Month.
Yeah.
File select. Yeah, 3 hour. Oh, actually, I beat my even my conscious time record, which is usually like 3:30.
There.
Nice. See ya.
Alright, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you all
See you
so
next
much
time.
for joining us. Bye.
Yeah.